guys, happy Monday. My name is Nathan and I am your habits coach. In habits coaching, the number one thing that there is to get right when it comes to creating and sustaining new habits, as well as eliminating old ones, is mindset. And the creation of your mindset is actually a habit that there is to create and develop in your life so that you can create and develop habits in all of the other areas of your life that are important to you. So you want to form healthy habits, you want to form habits in your relationships. First, you got to deal with what is the mindset, what are the habitual mindsets that you have around those areas of your life and the habits that you have in those areas of your life. So today we want to look at a mindset that there is to let go of that will get in the way of you being successful in creating new habits, as well as a mindset that there is to create that will give you some real space and power and freedom to take on new habits, especially in places where maybe you haven't been successful before, or maybe you even feel a sense of resignation because of however that has gone for you in the past. The first mindset that there is to let go of is the notion that there are good habits and bad habits. If you listen to the way that we talk about it, good habits are good and bad habits are bad. The problem with relating to habits as good or bad is that when we take on creating new habits, if we're related to those habits like they are good habits and we fail at keeping those good habits, then by virtue of our failure at keeping those new habits, we wind up identifying as bad, right? So good habits make me a good person, bad habits make me a bad person. Now, relating to old habits, relating to, taking on a commitment and then not keeping the commitment in that way will wind us up in shame spirals. It'll wind us up in not wanting to anymore just because it feels bad. Now, of course, the habits that you might identify as being good habits are ones that are in alignment with what it is that you want in your life. And the things that we label as bad habits are things that we don't want in our lives. A new mindset, a new relationship to habits could be creating habits as new habits and old habits. Now, here's the deal with new habits and old habits. So old habits are habits that exist in the past all the way up until now. Now, there are some habits that you and I have that we want to continue into the future. So old habits might be habits that we relate to as good. They might be habits that we relate to as bad, but there might be some old habits that we do want in our future. When you identify what those are, then keep doing them. So old habits aren't good or bad, they're just ones that you already have and that there are to either eliminate or continue out into the future. New habits are habits that don't exist yet. But if you stand here in the present and look out into the future and go, okay, these are the habits that I have from the past that I do want in my future. And then there are these new habits that I've never had before, but I want those in my future as well. Okay, now, with that as a possibility out in your future, here is the mindset that I want to offer you, okay? Is what if? What if? See, sometimes it's hard for us to get ourselves to act on the new habit. There's, stuff from the past, failure, places where we tried and we gave up and we tried again and we gave up and we ate the ice cream when we said we weren't going to, or we said that one thing to our spouse that we knew was going to plug them in and that we said it anyway. So it might be really challenging. It might really be difficult for you to see a whole future of new habits, new actions, and that's okay, right? So the way that habits become habits is that you take small daily actions. And so, look, I'm not asking you to commit to a lifetime of new actions that maybe you've never actually really experienced yourself as being successful with. What I'm asking you to do is to create the mindset of, what if I did that one small thing today? What if I recommitted today? What if I shared what I was working on with just one person today? What if I started getting up 5 minutes earlier every day? What if just for today I didn't make myself wrong for not being perfect? What if I took on saying I love you every morning? But you don't have to worry about every morning. You don't have to worry about the whole week. You just take the action that's right here that opens up from the possibility of asking the question, what if? That what if could turn into an action, and then you have another what if that could turn into another action, and then another what if that could turn into another action that could turn into a habit. Thank you so much. Have a great day.